Hello, hello, my friends. It is Monday, July the 7th, and the cookie continues to crumble. Wait. So have we heard from China or Singapore about this whole knockoff Temu Wish TikTok? I know we're all talking about it. No, in March it's coming. It's M2. You can port your information. But like all the shit's coming from our side. And I don't trust our side. You know what I'm saying? So did we get confirmation from over there? Did they say something? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear it from them. I don't care about the liars that own the media and leak their own stories. Like, I'm kind of over this as a neurofeisty. You see? I mean, the line is becoming so clear that it's like, okay, yes, we really do need more of the neurodivergence heading up these sort of things, because we're seeing it a mile away and just watching it approach slowly while everyone else is going, you're crazy, you conspiracy theorist, you fearmonger, that's not what's going on, that's not what's happening. Oh shit. Oh, did you want to leave the country? I'm like, now you're asking me if I... Jeez, so I'm sorry, was I overreacting 6 months ago? Or let me hear it. I know, okay, the situation overall is not funny, but we have to, what can you do but laugh? I'm sure you saw that we are spending exponentially more money, and you know why. They're doing it law enforcement military style. It's so they can hide. There's a lot of fluff in that $50 billion budget they just gave them. So they sent the Marines home from LA or wherever else they're going to send them, and now they're just sending DHS to Hawaii and California. So they're sending them to vacations, okay? They're showing up in parks on horseback and in militarized vehicles, terrorizing children as they play. They're showing up at the beach to monitor everyone as they enjoy their summer. And it's like, really, like I said in my post, puff chest walking through the goddamn grocery store. If you don't get on up out of here with Murph first, I love my job. Like, your job is strolling through and getting little kids to like urinate on the ooh, big man. You need 10 people to take down one teenage girl. Oh yeah, brave officers, brave. Like, come on. It's not working. It's supposed to scare you, and instead it's just coming off as, so wait, that's what we're spending money on? What about the flood in Texas or North Carolina? There's one in North Carolina today, because we're just hitting that season. Remember, again, they made major cuts to weather service and all of that. We also have someone in charge of FEMA who doesn't know what FEMA is. Didn't know there was a hurricane season he would need to know about. So again, team meritocracy for the win is costing lives, and because it's them costing more lives because of their cuts, naturally they don't want to talk about it. Okay, don't make this political. Okay, what about the children? Children suffered, and you Democrats are making a joke out of it. Like, I'm sorry, hold up. Weren't you just talking about feed them to the alligators? Weren't you just talking about how babies are python bite-sized, and now it's children that we need? Enough of that, okay? Enough is enough. We're not letting them do that anymore. This is absolutely the direct consequence of their choices, as well as a little bit of karma, act of God, whatever you want to call it. Because like I said, there's a reason it was the Guadalupe River that swept up after them joking for 2-3 days on end and buying merchandise, bragging about other babies getting taken to the water. You understand what I'm saying? Did you know that Cruz was in Europe while Texas was flooding, and J.D. Vance in his pants has been out here in San Diego trying to enjoy himself some sushi in liberal California? Darling, go get some Texan sushi. Why are you out here? I don't understand why all these people are wasting money coming out. Well, we do know why. It's an occupation attempt for California. I don't know if you caught. My friend Danny Lime on the talk has said it. Now that they've got their historic legislation that moves all the money to the top and makes the rest of us a wasteland, just like the empty red states who think they're advanced and ahead of everyone else. Now the masks come off. Now they're just saying shit. Now they're just throwing slurs, giving gestures, talking about pure-blooded Americans. Like, what is a pure-blooded American? Is indigenous. So, you know, when they say that, what they mean is a redefined, oh, we mean white people. You know, of course, they always do. Like I said, how are you indigenous to this area? How is this God's promised land for you when this land in this location on the planet gives you skin cancer? Just like if it's all illegal, undocumented immigrants that's doing all the voting for Dems, then how come Republicans keep winning shit? If we have millions of people who shouldn't be voting, how did y'all get a clean sweep? I don't know if you saw, but people are starting to feed now. Now people are starting to feed that Trump tax bill. You know, when I don't know why y'all keep calling it the big beautiful. It's not. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, it's just the robbing the rich, robbing the poor to feed the rich. The reverse Robin Hood bill is what it is. So, sorry, I do snort. I try not to do it on here, but oh well. But anyway, how is it that they are getting clean sweeps? All right. So they fed this thing to the AI, to GROK AI. Okay, so that's Muscatina's AI. That's his little baby. And that one, they said, who or what is to blame for these floods, for people not getting noticed, et cetera, et cetera. And GROK called out the stinky orange itself and Muscatina and DOGE as the responsible parties for the cuts and the layoffs that led to the lack of oversight. We have the technology for the accurate prediction, or more accurate prediction. I mean, it is weather, but we have the ability. We didn't have the money or the staff, and suddenly it's Biden's fault that he was, forced to cut people. It's Biden's fault that he was forced to hire the self-admitted, drug-addled attaché to the Presidente, who was allowed full access to all of our shit. It was Biden's fault that he had to do that. And part of the wasteful fraud was making sure people are aware when hurricanes, tornadoes, or other natural disasters come around. And anyway, let's not get political right now, okay? Children, all right, magic word, children. And when it happens in California, it's a punishment of God for their liberal policies and governments. But when it happens in Texas, we need to just pray. Okay, Ted Cruz is in Europe. Let's pray for his safety. Let's be thankful that it wasn't more people. And let's definitely not talk about how this is a direct effect of everything we voted for. Let's not do that. Come on, you guys. Let's have empathy. The intolerant left has arrived. Oh, we're not giving empathy for thee. All right. It's empathy for me and no empathy for thee now. We're doing like them until they get it right. Oh my God. Did you see that the people, in addition to in Mexico, I've been talking about people getting stomped, especially the ones that like to go down there and wear the hat. I heard you're not even supposed to wear it in the airport anymore. Just like Disneyland banned the hat because people just wear it to be agitating. That's the only reason. They just want to be agitating. So not only are they getting stomped down there, but some of the businesses are starting to insist that they speak Spanish when they're in Mexico. You're in Mexico, speak Spanish. Why are you in my country if you don't speak Spanish? And it's twisting them out of shape because their entitlement. This is why the rest of the world doesn't like us either. This is why they're having their own secondary financial system set up. That is how bad he has fucked shit up. Well, this dude is over here tacoing on his next batch of fake tariffs. Oh, I'm sending letters, Japan. You're going to get 25%. No one's talking to him. They're talking to each other. They made deals with each other. And now they have their own separate financial system they're getting set up and getting more and more countries to sign on to because we are not dependable, and we handed the keys to a team of criminals that are just melting this country down to sell it for parts and take off when they're done. So that a couple of people in Arkansas, all the folks that are comfortable within that border zone that don't have to worry about being raided, so they don't see it. It just happens somewhere else in that magical blue land on TV, and that's good enough for them. So they made the decision for that. They sold America on behalf of everyone who lives on the coastline, which is where all the educated people with the money are, all the liberal people are. So we got sold by the people in the middle who don't make up the population and don't make up the money. They can't even afford themselves if we, the blue states, were to cut them off. But hey, they make the decision. Them in their cornfields make the decision. It's not funny. Anyway, we would have like 5 years to turn that around and reverse that before it's done for good and we lose our place for good. And that's that. And the US dollar is something that just gets wiped bottoms. So, I mean, hey, y'all can keep trying to ride this out and see how bad it can get, or you can realize that they will absolutely melt this sucker down for the gold inside and take off. So, we can wait for that, or